What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Nate. Welcome back to Big Nate's Book Reviews, home of the best book reviews. And today I'm joined by my sister here, Madison, fan favorite, and we got a dope ass book haul for you. So we are joining you here from the squalor of my dad's house, and we got a dope ass book selection that we better run through. We're not gonna smoke in my dad's house. That's respect. So we got the Stizzy. You may remember from the last video. Get there. Exactly, the Stizzy. So would you like to do the honors?
Sure. Clink it, dink it, sink it.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And while she's getting started there, we're gonna start it off with we're gonna talk about what books we're reading right now, and then we also, like I said, we got some books to talk about. So I'll kick it off first.
Everyone says that tastes really good. Thoughts?
I think it does actually. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, we'll do a little weed review.
I honestly don't know what the flavor is, but.
And what do you guys think about pens in general? It's a different vibe, right? It's a different vibe.
Okay. I don't like pens, but I like Stizzy pens.
And the convenience is unparalleled. And you can't we couldn't have smoked in here. Couldn't have done it.
Couldn't have done it without
Stizzy makes things possible. But so let us know in the comments. But okay, up first we got. This is what I'm reading right now. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Surely it's gonna focus. I actually, believe it or not, what do you guys think about this cover? I'm trying to make it focus. Motherfucker don't want to focus.
I feel like it should be. It's focused, bro.
Is it? But I will say, just real quick, this is a fire little scene, like with Frankenstein looking in the
and seeing a monster?
Their own reflection. I mean, just like it's almost like a self-realization moment. It's like the mirror test, and it's like you realize.
Actually, you know what? This looks like you.
This looks like you. Well, anyway, Frankenstein is actually super dope. It's written very big wordy, like GRE words. Like I feel like that's would you say it's like a Victorian thing? That's what comes to mind. I would say, but like some big ass, like a very simple word, like, oh, it was good. It was indubitably pleasant, like supremely delightful. Yeah, that's actually some shit they would say. It was sublime, like that type of shit.
Actually, matter of fact, should we tell them what we're doing every day? Our word of the day.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Let them know.
So I was reading Caraval, and I was like, man, there's kind of maybe young adult. So I still have to look up words sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I downloaded.
You're not bigger than the program.
Merriam-Webster
Shout out
on my phone, and on there it says word of the day, and I thought. Word of the day.
Yeah,
let's start sending them to Nate.
Why not implement?
Why not?
Not implement?
And now every day I send Nate the the word, the definition, and an example.
Yeah, exactly.
And now I have a list on my phone of goated word of the days.
Yeah, and then those are just gonna gradually work their way into the lexicon. Do you see me, bro, going crazy?
There's a furlong of words that I could be using right now.
Furlong. Yeah, if you don't know, look it up. Shout out Merriam-Webster. But okay, wait, real quick. I did want to say a couple more things about Frankenstein.
Oh, okay, that's crazy.
Just briefly.
No, that's crazy.
Because the scene that like right here, what is interesting so far about Frankenstein is the fact that it goes into like without spoiling anything, it goes into the psychology of, I'm not even gonna say monster, she says daemon, like demon, but in old time shit,
like D-A-E-M.
Exactly, like a daemon. Yeah, exactly. So Victor Frankenstein's, honestly, I am tempted to just call bro Frankenstein, but it was like it's Victor Frankenstein, and then so far it's
his actual name was Frankenstein.
Victor Frankenstein, yeah, Victor Frankenstein, and then
the more you know.
Exactly, and then. Okay, so the battery died.
Happens to the best of us.
And then, long story short, our dog is actually having some tummy issues, so we took this opportunity to make some rice, let it charge. We made it soon. So we're fresh off of that. He's feeling good, comfortable. Look at him, content. You can't see, but content as heck. And we're just gonna jump right full battery. Actually, we got 2 bars, and that's where it was at when it died. But so here we go. Shout out Frankenstein. I forget whatever I was saying. But the psychology of Frankenstein, really interesting. Mary Shelley's a good writer once you get into the big GRE word groove. Okay, so what book are you reading lead us
so
in?
Like I said, I was reading Caraval. That's why we got word of the day.
Right, blah, 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 word of the day.
And now, fast forward, now we're here. And, well, if you know Caraval, you know that what? It's more than one book.
Exactly, bro.
And therefore, my next book, or 2, I should say.
Okay, what are you talking about? 2?
Sequels. So I have Legendary. So it's Caraval first.
Let me see. Okay.
And then Legendary. He thinks I don't know how to work the freaking
No,
camera.
I'm curious. I just actually want to see.
Legendary. And then,
Okay.
after Legendary,
Ace
there's
of Spades. Ace
Finale.
Of Spades. See, the Ace of Spades, that means it's got to have some kind of... Does the titles have meanings from the first one? what I'm
his
talking
name's
about?
Legend.
No, I'm talking about like the pictures. The
I don't
picture.
remember what's on the first one.
Yeah,
of
okay.
Caribou.
Because that's got a heart. This one's got the Ace of Spades. Is it like card games at all or no? Like,
Mm-mm.
what's the other one? Diamond and then Clovers. But okay,
Yeah, I don't know. And then.
So what is it? What exactly is it about? What is this?
It's like, I guess it's literally basically like a game that happens, and
Okay.
it's like supposed to be like, oh, don't get, because it's like there's magic in it and stuff, and it's like don't get too roped up in the magic, like it's
Okay.
not real.
So it's like magic. So it's fantasy. You would say it's fantasy.
Oh, for sure, fantasy.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantasy
It's the
fiction.
same person who wrote Once Upon a Broken Heart, my favorite
Right.
trilogy.
Okay. Right.
Stephanie
Exactly.
Garber. But yeah, and then
So-
there's also one more called Spectacular, but I think that just came out.
Okay.
So maybe don't quote me on that.
Okay.
But I don't think it's out on paperback yet. So.
Okay. And that's like the prequel you were saying, right? It's like the
Yeah.
books-
Okay. So Caraval is actually technically the prequel to Once Upon a Broken Heart. However,
Right,
I
right.
read Once
Which
Upon
is
a
a very popular series. Very popular
Yes,
series
yes,
right
yes.
now. You might have heard of it.
You might have, but Once Upon a Time. No, JK. I read Once Upon a Broken Heart before Caraval, but you can read them alone. But just
Standalone, right? Of course.
now
Yeah.
I'm
For the
going
lore,
into it.
for the lore
Yeah,
of
for
it,
the lore
yeah.
of it. Good vocab word.
Thanks. Yeah. Word of the day. Word of the day.
Not actually, but so.
Okay. Right.
But yeah, so I got those two other ones.
Okay, nice. Okay, this one was kind of funny. Up next, we got... Okay, so we went to Changing Hands bookstore in Phoenix, and long story short, the cashier... Okay, so first... Okay. The book is The Origin of Species by Charles Darwin. You might have heard of it. But, yeah, I don't know. I like to get straight to the primary text. And I hear that he actually... I think he's supposed to be a good writer.
Charles
And
Darwin.
honestly, yeah, I feel like, I don't know how it's written, but I feel like I have enough science background that I could even
That's
get
like Bible
the
text.
science of it. Yeah, I know. Honestly, okay, funny story. I got this just because I was like, we went to Changing Hands. I feel like I should get something.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was like $7. I want this, but there's a penguin. It's not focusing like a motherfucker. But there's a penguin classic.
got it.
Yeah. There's
Don't
a
worry
penguin
about it.
classics that I want that has like a dope ass picture of like all these different life forms, and they're kind of like prehistoric, and I'm like, that I need that penguin edition. But in the meantime, fuck it, whatever. Yeah, I'll read this. That's almost like a collection item. It's like,
And also tell
'cause
them what happened when you.
oh
got
right, exactly. Okay, so as I was saying, so I got The Origin of Species. She said, cashier said, oh, I don't know what she said. The Origin of Species. That's a red flag.
Yeah.
And I should. I don't even think I.
Let us
asked
know
why.
in the comments why.
Yeah, she said it's a red flag, and we're trying to figure out why. So let us
I
know.
think she was
What do
saying
you
Charles Darwin as a whole, but maybe just that.
think? It could mean a lot of things. Like,
That's a loaded statement, girl.
you think it's a religion thing? You think it's like a
I don't know.
because Charles Darwin's like evolution, and some people I don't know. But
Don't know?
Yeah. Let us know in the
Let us
comments.
know.
Let us know in the
We don't
comments.
know, but let us
Is The Origin of Species by Charles Darwin a red flag? Yes or
And
no?
why?
And I don't even need to explain what it's about. Actually, yeah, I kind of should.
Go ahead.
This is like the book that basically created the idea of evolution or like natural selection, where it's like animals have these mutations every once in a while that sometimes can be beneficial, and if they are, they get like maximized because you do better in the wild and you can like have more offspring. So
Evolution.
that trait gets passed down. And then you do it, over millions of years. We're talking
Millions.
thousands of
Billions.
centuries, and that's how you get all these crazy different life forms. So and he was doing that. This is him basically doing that because he went to an island and was like, whoa, they look different. Anyway, let us know in the comments. What are your thoughts?
Why is
very
it-
contentious book. Very contentious book. So
Okay, the
Okay.
next book I got is also also from Changing Hands, and two, also like a follow-up book. So y'all probably already know this is the new one. Okay, so actually crazy about
Right.
this. Okay, so it's called If Only If Only I Had Told Her.
if only I had told.
And I'll kind of tell
right,
Nate because
right,
I don't
right.
think Nate even knows about this. So
No,
there's
you gave me a little bit. Right.
you don't know, but. So there's a book called If Only He Had Been With
Bro,
Me.
give me some water. Let me get some water.
And
Good look.
and then whatever, she makes the book, finishes it, And then I literally think because of popular demand, everyone was like, you have to make a Finney point of view. You have to make a Finney point of view. So she came out with a Finney point of view.
Do you think it's going to be good or is it going to be like a...
I don't know. Because, okay, yeah. So I was telling Nate, I really did not like the first one. Like,
wait, really?
No.
Oh, interesting.
It was just like boring. And it was like, it didn't get it was like really easy because it's YA and it's like so easy to read. Like it's a no brain power read,
right,
but also it didn't get good until like the last 50 to 8 pages. So it was like, dude, I just read like a math, but like 270 page, whatever.
Right.
And I'm like, now it wants to get good. But I don't know. I feel like
I hate that shit. Cut it out.
If she took any of like the feedback of, because I feel like that was actually everyone's opinion.
Okay.
Was that it didn't get good till then.
So
I don't speak for everyone.
Hopefully she learned her lesson.
I feel like she took notes on that and then did better. And this one, it looks like it like starts off like right after. Actually, I don't do spoilers, so never mind.
Okay. Right. Because it starts off.
It starts off like not from the beginning.
Yeah.
It doesn't start off from the beginning.
All right, can you pass me that next book? That was it. That right? That's what we.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the second book.
Okay. Up next, the Gnostic Gospels, and I honestly kind of forgot why I got but I remember it being sick. So I'm just gonna read the back because that's actually what kind of hooked me. In 1945, an Egyptian peasant unearthed what proved to be the Gnostic Gospels, the sacred books of one of the earliest Christian sects. Blah 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 blah. Illuminate the world of the first Christians. Examine the different ways in which both the Gnostics. Okay, to be honest, I never got this far, even in the book, so I'm not even gonna.
So glad we got to get that far.
But it's gonna be Christian mystic stuff. I think like. I actually have just finished reading / am kind of. It's The Cloud of Unknowing and Other Works by Anonymous. Actually, we don't know. I read The Cloud of Unknowing, so I'm still reading and Other Works. But The Cloud of Unknowing was fire, and it was like Christian mysticism, basically like trying to make contact with God, like, and then having these ecstatic, sublime, wonderful moments. Of like they just be talking about like ecstasy is the word, and with like when God touches you. So I think it's related to that kind of stuff. And The Cloud of Unknowing was actually really good. So let me see. It's like no pictures. Yeah, it's just, and I think she's like a really good critic or something. So it's like you get the actual text and she like breaks it down interpretation style, and that's like what the book is. So that's the Gnostic Gospel.
Is it translated?
Yeah, good question. No, it's Christian, so it's English, but an Egyptian peasant found it. So, but I think it's probably just English. So that's the Gnostic Gospels.
Nice.
All right, let's see.
My other one is actually the opposite of what the other two have been. Mine is like a prequel. So in my book shelves, like on my bookshelves, I had finished a book and I was looking for another like dilly-dally book, like at the gym or just no brain power
okay,
book.
real quick, at the gym is crazy. I would never
it's like,
read
girl,
at the gym.
If you go on the elliptical and put it on high incline for a low speed for a long time.
Okay.
Stairmaster and just you're
Stairmaster, yeah, right, bro. Stairmaster's intense.
Yeah. Pussy.
Right.
So
that's funny.
I finished my other book and so I needed a new one, just like a fun little no brain power foo-foo. And I was like, I'm normally not in a foo-foo mood. I don't normally like the Shikashi romance, but
okay.
But I kind of do. And so I was like, I have I think it's called The Hating Game. Don't call me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's The Hating Game. And I looked it up on Goodreads because I was gonna start reading it, and then it goes like book number 2, and I was like, huh? And then I was like, oh my gosh, there's a first book. And it's this book. And it's Mr. Wrong Number. And this one's basically about how, like, I don't remember how she gets the guy's number, but she gets the guy's number and then it ends up being like, I was
gonna say, bro, I think this cover looks corny as fuck. I hate the cartoon.
It is corny.
I hate the cartoon
but
covers. It's
about she gets a number and then it ends up being like her older brother's best friend. And then they find out. Yeah, I don't really know. So that's the first book of a second book that I was planning on reading, but now I am not going to read it. I'm going to do that one first because now it's the first book.
Up next, we have the Mystery Traditions. And honestly, I just kind of looked through it. I'm considering it like an art book. Yeah, like art books are kind of like expensive because they have good quality pictures and shit. Let me see. So I'm
That's
like,
cool.
you know, so I'm like, I'll drop on that. And it honestly wasn't even that expensive, but.
How much
So,
was it? If you don't mind my asking.
Bookman's $11. Shout out to
Oh,
Bookman's.
Bookman's.
That's nothing.
Bookman's
Good
lightweight.
quality too, good quality. But anyway, they got like dope pictures, and I've been very into the symbology stuff lately. Like I'm specifically looking up images, like when I'm reading. Yeah, those are fire. Like even when I'm just reading normal books, like in The Hero with 1,000 Faces by Joseph Campbell, he'd mentioned like, I don't know, the Zen circle. So I'm like, I would in my notes, because I take notes, I do it, yeah, whatever. And then I like would look up Zen circle. Anyway, I've been getting into imagery. Like images are
These got the tarot cards on them.
let's see. But so yeah, it's the mystery traditions. It's that mystic stuff. I feel like that's becoming a theme of my channel, and I would say it's a theme of my reading at this point. Contemplative mystic literature. Yeah, sure. I said this is what I'm reading. Bro. That's what I'm reading right there.
Me when I gotta poop my pants.
A furlong. Yeah. So that's the mystery tradition. Okay, and is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what did we do the past 2 days? I got a battle scar.
Yeah. Okay, we've been climbing. We've been
Rocks.
Yeah, exactly. I've been getting into it myself, and I was like, we should do it. And this was different. It was like top climbing. Let us know in the comments if you've done it. Yeah, exactly. And that shit was scary at first.
Yeah.
It was. We went in there.
I did the first one all the way up.
Yeah, and I'm not used to going that high, because the thing I don't like about bouldering is just the height. Even just that is the height, and this was like high. And it's like you look down. Bro,
I almost cried the first way up.
She was.
I came down. And then I was like, honestly, when I was up there, I was like, I fear I'm just gonna be belaying Nate.
Right.
Like I don't think I want to do this. And I'm a pro.
Yeah, we were going off.
I'm damn good. I'm 0.01 behind him.
In the what?
In top knot.
No, I'm saying with.
And I boulder.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The nails.
Hold on.
Shout out your nail lady.
Yes.
Oh, the blister. Yeah, no one's trying to see that nasty shit. I was talking about blister. Your blister has pus. I never had a blister.
Ew! You don't need to tell them that.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's there. And it does have. I'm gonna hydrogen peroxide it later. Don't worry.
And then also, I'd say another big thing is Huck. My dog has been having tummy issues. So he's been having diarrhea. I would just say. Yeah. Okay. Right.
And you did say it.
But for like, and not eating food for like, we won't even get into the details. But bro's on the come up.
He's been on a rice diet.
Devouring rice. Solid poops. We got photographic evidence.
That's crazy.
Airdrop to me, but okay. So any further ado?
Nope. Nate did a quick trip home.
Yeah, we just had to get the book haul in.
I mean, I wonder if we're going to Montana soon, so maybe you'll get a Montana book haul.
We should try. We should definitely try and do a Montana.
But we will definitely.
We should schedule that in. Yeah. Okay.
We'll put it in.
And okay, so hopefully we can look forward to that. In the meantime, thank you for watching Big Nate's Book Reviews, home of the best book reviews.